Sobo dada samble, sobo dada samble.
Welcome everyone. This is Missy Hamlet. I am delighted and honored to be sitting here with Macomere Fifi, but also known as
Tara Woods.
Yeah, you see, I know Macomere Fifi.
Tara Eulith Jacqueline Woods.
Wow.
Macomere Fifi.
Yes.
And I wouldn't give you all the marriage surnames.
Right, they're married. There's a
Marriage
journey here.
surnames.
Yeah. Okay, so we have to do a separate interview just on this journey right there, all the surnames. But today we're here about Obeah Opera.
Obeah Opera.
How are you feeling about the show?
Well, all excited.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, a couple of days ago, we've actually started, running the play live. You
Yes.
make your mistakes and you
keep
correct.
going. Yes.
And that's where my confidence in
Yes.
my involvement in this
Yes.
has started to blossom.
Excellent. So let's take it back a bit. Let's talk a little bit about Macomere Fifi. You know, you're renowned in the Canadian calypso scene. You're the first Calypso Queen of Canada. So tell us a little bit about your journey. I know you must be from the Caribbean somewhere.
I am.
Yes.
Born in Tobago,
Yes.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes, yes.
Well, I moved to Canada in my early 20s, so middle 20s. I moved here, and it's that yearning for culture.
Yes.
And missing home. My kids were back home in Trinidad at the time, and I think it's the loneliness that I sort of gravitate towards the folk group La Petite Musical.
Yes.
And I'm still a member, an active member of La Petite Musical up to this day. It's like I can't let go of La Petite Musical. You know, and it's from doing a production with La Petite Musical that someone approached me about doing Calypso.
Yes.
And I thought, Calypso, but in any case, I will try anything once.
Good. That's my kind of black shit. Yeah.
And so I did. And the very first year, I won all the titles here. And I thought, I have something, I'm onto something here.
Yeah.
And so I've been in the Calypso business for the last 14 years, winning the Calypso Monarch 3 times, the Queen 3 times and still reigning, Pan Calyso 3 times and still reigning, Miami Calypso 4 times and still reigning. And it's I feel honored because I'm able to travel and interact with people in circumstances that I don't think outside of being Macomere Fifi I would have ever had. So I'm thankful for that, for the meeting of the people and for learning and for
So essentially you're telling me I'm sitting with royalty. I think so. I think I'm sitting with royalty. Calypso royalty at the very least.
Yeah. Pas crier, dis maman, pas crier, ça j'étais arrêté, salier.
Excellent. So, how did you come to be involved with Obeah Opera?
Obeah. No, the village I come from in Tobago, Lekito, is known for Obeah. No, I've never seen anything personal. But it's all tales and folklores and that we grew up hearing. Like it all jumpy, let me load me want to go my money. And being the eldest grandchild for my grandmother, I was privileged to be in the see them in Best Village productions and stuff like that. So all these legends are what I've grown up with. And I sort of display, or not just display, but include a bit of my folklore and my culture in my presentations where Calypso is concerned. So sometimes you see me on stage, you swear I'm an Obeah woman, or you swear I'm an African priestess, or things like that. So I think it was very easy for them to consider at first that I understudy the person Ella Andel who was supposed to be the lead. And you know, as fate would have it, she wasn't able to make it here. And I always think everything happens for a reason.
Absolutely.
I was asked to step in.
Yes.
And I am not Ella Andel, so I had to learn all those songs that may have come easily for Ella, right? And not just learning songs in that Orisha or Shango genre. I have to learn other songs,
all the others,
you know, not calypso. You know, so it was very tough for me, a little intimidating when I walked in and I hear the other singers, the choruses, and I heard them. I said, oh my goodness, I think these people made a mistake choosing me. But of course, I think I'm rising to the occasion and bringing my own shoes instead of stepping into somebody else's. I'm bringing my own boots.
Yes, yeah, you must. Yes.
Yeah.
So you play the role of the elder.
I play the role of the elder.
And so how has it been stepping into a role like that, where you're almost responsible for the rest of those around you? How has it been?
Well, first of all, I have to thank Roma Spencer, who has sort of coached me on embracing that character of an old woman and the message she has, you know. So that is what I'm doing, is just practicing and sort of bringing it, you know. And of course, the music helps.
Yes.
And the rest of the cast, helpful bunch of people.
Yes.
Helpful bunch of people. I tell them, I don't think I could have done this without you.
Yes.
There are some of them that I look into their eyes for my cues.
Yes.
And stuff like that. So it's a great bunch.
Yes.
And you know, I'm thankful that it's them I'm working with. So it will all come together.
I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe.
What do you promise that your audience will get from this production?
They are going to get exactly what I got when I read the script, when I met with the rest of the cast, and we started to put this whole process together. It was an awakening to something that some of us may have studied in history classes or read in books or hear talked about in terms of myths and legends. And you realize this is something that has been there from generations and it's real. It's just been swept under the carpet, not spoken about. Technology and everything else modern has sort of overshadowed those deep-rooted messages. And I think the whole audience is going to get an awakening.
Absolutely. All right. So look out for an awakening with Macomere Fifi and the whole cast of Obeah Opera. I can't wait.
Come to hear enjoy the rest of it.
Absolutely. Next week, Wednesday night is opening night, 22nd of February.
Yes,
you can't miss
it
this.
runs until the 4th.
Until the 4th of March. So you actually have some time to see it, but you know, come in the opening weeks. You know,
yes,
like
so you can come again the next
yes.
week.
We like to wait till the last minute. Don't do that.
Yeah, and I think we are working on this as part of the Canada's presentation or Black History Month presentation. It's a time for Black people to be proud of who you are and embrace your heritage and your culture and your inner being.
Yes.
And come to Obeah Opera for the awakening.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.